Brought to you by Express Care Health and Skin Center. Get in, get out, get better.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're talking about ways to quit smoking. Dr. Jitka Lom from Express Care is helping us with some great ideas to quit the habit. We've got some good questions from our viewers. So, Doc, let's go straight to those. Beatrice from Barragata asks, is it better to taper down my smoking as I try to quit, or is it better to go cold turkey? And we did talk about that a little bit.
We did.
Earlier.
Both are fine, Beatrice. Whatever you can do to reduce the amount of smoking that you're doing is great. The ideal would be if you could set a quit date and then quit completely. One way that ladies often do this is if they become pregnant. They are immediately changing their identity from somebody who wasn't pregnant to somebody who is. As a pregnant person, I don't smoke and it's over. And they can do it. So you know you can do that. Just pretend you're pregnant.
All right. John from Chalampaco writes, is it true that smokeless tobacco like Skoal is just as bad for me as cigarettes?
Well, it's pretty bad for you. The nicotine in there is still causing all that addiction and dependence. As far as the effects on your health, you're still going to get heart disease from it, as well as cancers of the mouth, cancers of the throat. You won't be as prone to lung cancer, but it definitely has some very, very harmful effects for you. So it's not a good substitution at all.
Okay, Sam from Tuman asks, I haven't smoked a cigarette in 3 days, but I've been having mood swings. Am I going through withdrawal?
You are. Very good, Sam. Keep going. It's going to take about a week. Plan on just getting through it the way you get through boot camp, and you'll be fine. That's a normal reaction. Just advise your friends what's going on, and try to exercise and distract yourself as much as you can.
Larissa from Jotnia asks, I've tried to quit smoking 4 times before and was unsuccessful every time. Should I keep trying?
Definitely keep trying. If at once you don't succeed, try again. And studies show that the more times you try, the more likely you are to succeed. It's not that the more likely you are to fail again. You are going to get there. Just need to make that commitment. Each time you try, you learn something. You learned what made you fail that time, so you don't repeat it the next time. So you can use that as a learning lesson and be successful. You can do this.
Okay, Matt from Jigo asks, my wife and I just had our first child. Will the secondhand smoke hurt my newborn?
It will. Please do not smoke around your newborn or any young children. They will develop asthma, allergies, and ear infections, definitely much more than a child that isn't exposed to secondhand smoke. People say, yeah, well, I don't smoke inside the house. It's still on your clothing, it's still in the environment, and it's still setting a bad example for your child, so please quit.
And what about pregnant mothers?
Pregnant mothers should definitely not smoke, because again, the nicotine is not just affecting their brain, it's affecting the fetal brain as well. So your baby's becoming an addict, a nicotine addict, and you don't want that, because when the baby's born, it can't smoke. So it's going to have withdrawal, it's going to be jittery, it's going to feel upset and irritable and experience the same symptoms that you have when you don't smoke. So better you quit now and allow your baby to have a healthy fetal life.
Okay, and our last question comes from Nicole from Tamuning. I've heard that people gain weight when they quit smoking. Is this true, and if so, why?
It is true, and it's a very common thing that happens, and it's one reason why some people, especially women, don't quit, because they don't want to gain weight. So the reason is that nicotine increases your metabolism a little bit, speeds it up, and also it's an appetite suppressant. So if you put rats in a situation, they'd rather eat the nicotine or smoke, in effect, than eat food. And so when people quit smoking, they might want to eat a little bit more, and their metabolism has slowed down. So the way you combat that is that you exercise, because when you exercise, you're going to get that same good feeling in your brain, and you're going to lose the calories. You're going to exercise and lose weight while you're quitting smoking. So you're going to be successful in 2 fields. So you can do this, and I really want you to try in 2012.